I'm Mariana Danilovich with Hollywood Portfolio, and we're here at Digital Hollywood Spring with a friend of mine, Emil Rensing, who's the CTO of EPIX, and he's going to tell us a little bit more about the company and the show.
Yeah, I love coming out to Digital Hollywood. I think they do a really good job of getting a lot of different speakers and some very interesting companies here, actually. I always like looking at the social companies down there because there's so many fun, interesting things going on. And for us, that's pretty relevant because, we're a new cable channel. We've been on the air for over 2 years now. It's just been fun doing what we do. Our network is distributed both on air as well as online. So we make all of our library of films, new releases, library titles, classics, concerts, comedy shows, and even more recently some boxing events available online as well as part of your subscription through your cable network.
So it's kind of that whole idea of cable in a box. That you have your own just subscription wherever you go. You have.
Yeah, pretty much. We primarily sell through cable operators. So the premise of our business is if you have our channel in your home, like for example with Verizon Fios, we're channel 895. So if you have channel 895 in your home, you can come to our website, use our Xbox app, use our iPhone app, use our Roku app, use our Google TV app, log in with your Verizon Fios name and password, and access everything you have, everything that we have on the go, wherever you go.
So your apps, like the Roku app, does it have all the content that Roku itself?
What do you mean? Like, does it have everything that's already on the road?
Yeah.
The short answer is not really. We have, at the moment, I think we have 3,268 titles online.
Is that all?
That's all. Many of which you've heard of. Some of them are a little esoteric. We had like this whole Western movie section a couple of months ago, which was actually fascinating. But we don't sell them on an a la carte like pay-per-view basis. It's part of your subscription, right? So yeah, you know what? You'll find Transformers: Dark of the Moon in other places in the ecosystem, but you're paying $5 or $6 to rent it, or $20 to buy it. For us, if you have the channel in your home, it's all online for free for no extra dough, which is kind of.
How much is the channel in the home?
It depends on who your distribution partner is and how you could get EPIX. So, for example, in Verizon Fios, I believe they sell it on an a la carte basis for $7 or $8 or $9. Or if you're a Verizon Fios triple play customer, it's included for free, so it doesn't actually cost anything, which is a great sort of position for us to be. In their ecosystem. We do real well with Verizon. Verizon does some pretty interesting things with our product and our service, and customers seem to dig it. So, they're on the right track.
It's interesting because I'm a Verizon Fios customer. Have been probably one of the first homes in the U.S. to have it. But they still can't upsell me to triple play. I wish they would have offered me EPIX. I would have maybe done it. I didn't know about it.
We'll have to call somebody and complain about that on your behalf, of course. It's funny because I'm a Fios customer in New York, and I'm actually not a triple play customer either because I don't use a home. I'm never home to begin with. I'm here at places like Digital Hollywood.
And why would you want to spend $100 on a home phone at this point in time?
But for their customers in a lot of their markets, it works real well for them as a good product. And I know that my parents, who are also Fios customers, they've both switched their home service to Verizon Fios. My aunts and uncles have done the same thing, and it's funny because I've had a lot of jobs in my career, such as it is, and it's fun now that they're Fios customers. I get to tell them what it is that I do. Turn on channel 895. That's my thing. That's what I spend my days doing.
Everything you see there.
You made Transformers? No, I did not make Transformers, but I helped it get there.
I made them distribute to you via Fios.
Exactly.
I'm the guy in between.
Right.
So things are quite interesting. What are some of the things that you're seeing in the conference, having had many interesting jobs in this space that you're excited about?
I always enjoy sort of watching the traditional media folks figure out that there's a sizable audience in the places where they don't really have a foothold. And I also enjoy watching the new media folks figure out exactly how the traditional media world makes money. Because I don't think anybody really understands that at a not that I do at any intrinsic level, but I think that a lot of times those details are missed by a lot of folks. So I love on the panels, like this morning I was watching a panel where someone from a company who shall not be named was debating with another company who shall not be named about the pros and cons of their different revenue models, and it just sort of became clear about halfway through the argument, to me at least, that neither of them really understood what each other was talking about. And these are not inconsequential businesses that Victor has here at these events. And it's just fascinating for me, like as people just sort of figure out that, oh yeah, that's right. I see my kids doing this all the time. Why don't I have a line of business over here doing this? And wherever you fall on that spectrum of traditional-ish media and new-ish media, everybody always sort of makes that example. I see my kids doing this thing, and it never really dawned on me that might actually be a big thing. It's like, yes, people, yes, this is it. There's something happening here.
There's a breadth and depth
exactly,
to this,
exactly.
and that's what's fascinating.
Exactly.
Just at the level.
And I don't know if you get a chance to sit on any of the content summit sessions. There's actually one that I wanted to go to, which is right at the time of my panel, which is soonish.
It's the one I'm monitoring.
Is it really?
2:30.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Figures. It's always the way. And last year I was here. I sat on a couple of sessions on the Urban Media Summit, which I just thought was absolutely fascinating as well. Because in that world, there are different key players, and they have different issues that they're tackling with their product, and it's just as an outsider in that world, both in the music side and the urban side of things. It's just fascinating to kind of watch as they sort of tackle these issues, and you're like, my God, yeah, we have those same problems too. We better wake up and pay attention.
So the issues
we're
tackling
underserving
is,
people, and we're not offering the right product, and people are chasing things. It's just fascinating. It's always eye-opening. It's always eye-opening.
Well, the television panel that you talked about that we're doing, that's going to be kind of like the future, where's television going? And we have so many disparate groups on that panel as well, and points of view, and people who have created cable television, all the way to people who are producing the new world and distributing the new world. So you're right, it's really fascinating to see all of those different constituencies send me questions that they want to discuss on the panel.
Exactly.
Because it's really broad and it's deep in certain areas, but it's addressing such breadth of media and not just television.
It's the way it goes.
It's the fun part. Well, good luck with your panel.
Yeah, thanks.
Sorry
Likewise.
we won't be able to see yours.
That's all right. I'll have to YouTube it.
Yes, YouTube it.
Are we allowed to say YouTube at Digital Hub?
We should EPIX.
Exactly.
Thanks. Great to see you.
Likewise.